So at the start of the show, we're introduced to Peyton. Not a horrible person, but definitely not a good person. He's pretty shallow and fake and empty, and really all he seems to care about is succeeding and achieving and doing anything it takes to win. So given that premise, you might think the show is going to go one of two ways. Path 1, he grows as a person, forms some real bonds with people, realizes success isn't everything, and there's more important things in life than achievement. Path 2, he doesn't grow, and as a result he gets his comeuppance. Either he fails to achieve his goals, or he succeeds, but realizes that success is pretty empty when you're all alone and you have no one to share it with. And at first it appears the show's gonna go this way. He's going to cheat, it seems, to win the election. His partner calls him out for being not a very good person and appears to leave him. But then the show swerves and does something completely different. He ends up meeting his opponent in the election in a bar by accident and reveals that he's just as able to compromise, backstab, play politics as she is. And this reveal is what convinces her to actually step aside and let him win. So he wins the election, his partner returns to his side, and he ends the season somewhat victorious. So what does this mean? I think this says something about politics and about our political system that is at the same time very hopeful, but also pretty bleak. It seems to say that we're destined to be ruled by people who are pretty empty and pretty fake because 1, these are the kind of people that will gravitate towards politics, and 2, these are the kind of people who have what it takes to A, win elections, and B, actually fight for positive change. The optimistic part is as long as we have democracy, and as long as each new generation is filled not with fake, empty people, but with masses of people that actually do care about these issues, then these fake, empty politicians will nonetheless have to be responsive to their constituency and actually care about these issues as well. Now, early in the show, a character tells Peyton, you don't need to be a good person to do good things. And I think the message of the show is that you don't need a government filled with good people as long as the incentives and the structures are in place where even if they're not good people, they still feel pressured to do good things. And whether they are fighting for these causes because they actually believe in them, or they're just fighting for these causes because they want to win elections, well, if you can't tell the difference, then does it really matter? And that was another line that was repeated throughout the show, both seasons. If you can't tell the difference, then does it matter? Now, you might find that a somewhat lukewarm defense of our system and our institutions, but I guess in these times, that's the best defense you can really hope for.